Hey guys, it's the Coaster Battleman here, bringing you an awesome coaster countdown of the top 7 roller coasters at Port Adventura. This is an amusement park in Spain, and they actually have a pretty good coaster collection for only having 7 roller coasters. Number 7 is their kids coaster, Tammy. I believe that's what it's called. This coaster's name is pretty weird, in my opinion, but it has some cool theming and terrain use. Because of all the trees surrounding the ride, it looks pretty interesting in location. Number 6 is the Aero Mine Train of the park, El Diablo. This is a standard Aero Mine Train, not anything special, but it's still not the worst type of ride. Now we're at our top 5, and this is the last family coaster on this countdown, Tomahawk, or Tomahawk. This is a pretty good wooden coaster. It's kind of small in size, but it's still a pretty good family coaster. It's good for the families and kids who are introduced to wooden coasters. This gives them a wooden coaster to be introduced to. Number 4 is the racing coaster of the park, Stampit, I think. This is an awesome racing coaster, and it was built by CCI. I'm not really sure if it's smooth or rough or not, but looking at ride experience on its own, it looks like a pretty fun ride, and CCI makes some decently smooth roller coasters, some fun rickety roller coasters, so I can imagine Stampede being a good ride. Number 3, now we're at the big ones. These are the thrilling coasters that everyone loves. Number 3 is Furious Bakugo. I could put this at number 2 as I could number 3, or even number 1. This coaster was made by Intamin. It's an Intamin wing coaster, and has an intense launch, and it has an inversion. It has some intense turns. And overall, this is like one awesome ride. And it's probably one of the best wing coasters in the world, besides the B&M wing coasters. Number 2 is Dragon Con. This is the B&M sit-down looping coaster of the park, and it's the first coaster to feature 8 inversions. 8 inversions. That's just a lot of inversions. That is pretty good for a roller coaster park with 7 coasters. And this coaster I could put at number 1 as I could number 2 or number 3. This coaster has amazing inversions. It's a B&M, so it's really smooth. And overall, this ride is one amazing and pretty intense ride. And the best coaster in the park, in my opinion, is Shambhala. This is the B&M hypercoaster of the park, and it's actually 250 feet tall, about 85 miles an hour, and overall this ride is really good. It has some amazing airtime. It has a cool figure 8 turn, which is right here, and this ride looks pretty insane, very fun, and overall probably the best B&M hypercoaster in the world. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.